watch. And another Senate race to keep your eye on. An independent candidate is causing some trouble in reliably red Nebraska. Talking Points analyst Riley Underwood is here to tell us what's going on. Hey, Riley.
Hey, Luke. Yeah, this year's Nebraska Senate race isn't a matter of voting along party lines. And that's exactly what the leading candidate in the state wanted to happen, because he's running as an independent. Dan Osborne is a U.S. Navy veteran, industrial mechanic, and a former labor union leader. He's hoping to unseat Republican Deb Fischer, who's seeking re-election after already serving 2 terms. A newcomer to politics, Osborne has spoken out publicly against what he calls the 2-party doom loop. And he won't disclose who he's voting for in the presidential election, and says he needs to run down the middle because politics have become so polarized. He's raised nearly $400,000 in the past week from just under 200 donors. Interestingly, though, just 6 of those donors live in Nebraska, and most of his financial support is coming from left-wing organizations and individuals. However, Osborne's pointing out this same fact about his opponent in his latest political ad. Take a listen.
The U.S. Senate is a bunch of millionaires controlled by billionaires. My opponent, Deb Fischer, is part of the problem. She's taken so much corporate cash, she should wear patches, like NASCAR.
And Fischer's campaign is using Donald Trump to make their point that Osborne is just a Democrat running as an independent.
His name is Dan Osborne, and he's a radical left person, a Bernie Sanders type Democrat. But we want somebody that's going to be strong, powerful, and great for our country, and it's not going to be Dan Osborne.
Dan Osborne is just another Democrat in disguise.
And in a New York Times and Siena poll that released today, Osborne has a slight 47-46 advantage against the incumbent Republican, which is similar to other polls in the same race. Osborne is trying to become the first non-Republican elected in the Senate in Nebraska since 2006. And looking to the national level, Democrats are defending 23 states in the Senate, combined to the Republicans' 11 this cycle. With razor-thin margins, an Osborne victory could deny Republicans the opportunity to claim a firm majority, depending on which party he chooses to caucus with.